Hey there everyone, this is Mystic Fish and welcome to episode 78 of our Factorio Space Age playthrough where we're building upgradable bases. Last episode we got a build for lithium going here on Aquilo and also set up an additional, I guess heat generation plant mostly. I was going to say power plant, but we're really not using, we're mostly using the heat we're generating off of here. So we're continuing to work our way towards cryogenic science. It occurs to me that we are going to need to get a ship going here. Not MicroSteve, but actually cryogenic science. Cryoscience. We'll get that going in the background here. But then it's time, I guess, one of the next things to build are lithium plates. So this should be pretty straightforward, I think. And that we, again, want one of these things. Let's see, we need 4 electric furnaces doing this, so we want this here like so. I guess that was my new ship, right? Cryoscience. Take this off. We have ourselves our Aquilo ship seed, for which we can turn this guy on, and then that can build itself in the background. Very good. Back here. Okay. We then are going to want. Let's see. We need these guys. For which I don't. Did I bring them anywhere? Maybe I have some on the ship. Did I bring electric furnaces? I did not. I didn't bring stone bricks either. Well, let's see. Who has stone bricks for us? You might have some. Let's get stone bricks. What is this? 500. Okay. I think that will let us build electric furnaces now. Oh, I also started working on rocket silos. We will need those at some point. Let's see, this is going to be electric furnaces. I guess we can do this. Okay. So how is this going to look? I think this might have to be a little more spread out than we would normally make it. 1, 2. We can get the next one there. So the question is, can I put one here successfully? And I think the answer is yes, I can. But he won't be able to see all 4 beacons here. So I think we don't do that. I think instead we just do it the straightforward way. Like this. And we can get this stuff and flip it. 1, 2. I think this is going to be a very easy build. Because it's lithium in. And lithium plates out. especially if we put it in the right place. And well, let's see, actually. I guess I will have to like hop this stuff. Okay, except that one needs to go that way, that one can go that way. Good, and we get this on all of these. Except I don't need that one and I don't need that one. And I guess this can go like this. Oh no, these need to go this way. Okay. I think this is pretty much it. This is gonna be pretty fast to design anyway. Okay, so this needs to be lithium in. And where does lithium get used? It gets used in two things. It also gets used in fluoroketone. So we need to see if we can split this thing, which I think we can. Let's see, this needs to come down this far at least. And then I guess I need to split it because, like we said, we need to use more of it elsewhere. It's going to go there. That's going to continue. That will cover those. And then where does this stuff come out? It comes out here. Okay. Very good. Just make sure all this stuff connects. I guess the more of these that connect over, the better, right? I think. There's no real harm in, I think, connecting all those. Okay. We do need to connect some power up here somehow. Like so. Okay. Good. And then we said maybe it's better to just do this as well. Oh, Yeah, because I didn't really get the chance to like hop over here. But that's okay. And then I think you come out and you're gonna go here. Okay. Something like this. Okay. Waiting on heat pipe, obviously. So, I think, and I did, by the way, I connected the heat pipes here for this guy that we were building sort of all detached. Is this still climbing? This is still climbing. Okay. Very good. So then I think I actually... Do I want to just keep building like power plants? Maybe I do. Like heating plants? I don't really see the downside. Oh no, I've got a detached version. Right. So if I do this one, it is not attached. Or it's not heat attached. Okay, what else we got here? This is going to need to go here. I think everything else is heated. I think we do not need this stuff. Because that should heat it. And so I don't think we need that guy. As well save some ice platform. I'm not using it. Alright, looks like it's time for us to wait for this stuff to be built again. So stay tuned and we'll be back. Okay, we're back after a delivery from Volcanus. And as you can see, we are now making lithium plates, which is good stuff. Those are stacking up properly. We've also constructed this, which means that we can seed it and wait for it to heat up. So I think I'm going to do that. I feel like we got to make sure we're getting enough heating in here before we go. And then I'll do a little cutscene. And we'll be back to work on the next thing. So I think we said 100 of these was enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we did this like this, right? 1, 2, and then the rest go in there. And then that should start heating stuff up. In here. I did not succeed in getting oil in. I know I did. And I did, I already plugged this into the oil and ammonia, so as this heats up, we should get it going, but most importantly, this one is heated up. So I think this will kick off and start heating up. So we'll wait for that to happen, and then we will be back. Okay, we are back. We succeeded in bringing this up to temperature. And as we said, we got some lithium going. Put some in a storage chest, which works out to be pretty good because we were actually out of the lithium plates for making cryo plants. But now we have plenty. So that is good. What is the next thing we need to make? We need to make solid fuel, for which, I mean, I guess we have a couple of options here. I guess we don't. I guess I don't really want to get into refinery stuff. Next thing to do is just a little bit of a solid fuel build. So let's start with this stuff, which can go here. We are going to make... we only need one of these guys to make solid fuel. This one. Which means we want 1, 2. Okay, maybe we don't want all of this yet. Let's see. Alright, we'll figure out how this goes in a minute. But I think, how much do you get? 60 ammonia. So really this is fairly straightforward. This is just make some ammonia, like this, I guess. Sure. And then get rid of the ice, which, you know what? I wonder, can we dump it into the ocean? I am quite curious about that. This produces 10 ice. Wow, I'm like actually super interested in this. Because we don't need it. I guess this will be fine for getting going. When we have to make quality solid fuel, we'll have to do some quality module stuff. But I think let's get map mode. I think this is pretty easy. And actually, I wonder if I can just do this and just completely dump it overboard. That's the easiest way to do this, I guess, like this. See if this works. I'm kind of curious. That heats all that, that heats all that. Okay, so we need one of these guys. Like here. And how much of this do we need? Just a tiny amount. As well. cool. And the solid fuel goes here. Alright, so it's in this next one over here. That. And then I think we just need power. Is that it? Okay, I can't just dump it overboard. That's a shame. That's a shame. What if I got rid of that? No, it won't let me dump it overboard. Okay. In that case, we have to do the recycler thing. Which is fine. We know how to do that. Where is my... I need this thing. Basically. Like this. Okay. Is this connected to anything? Not really. Oh, and I need... I guess this concrete is like too precious not to... too precious to waste it. Okay, that's solid fuel. Great. Now we need the hot and cold fluoroketone. I guess we need the hot first. I wonder if we can do this all in one setting. This is losing temperature. It is. Are you losing temperature? It looks like you are, because we're still heating this stuff up. Or the stuff I just built. You're also losing heat. And you're slightly losing heat. Okay. So we need to let the heat have a little time to catch up. Okay, maybe... Huh. I'm looking at this and it's like, it'd be nice if we... But we needed to do it this way to... Oh, these are not lined up. Oh no, but you can still see him. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's solid fuel. That's fine. I want to just see this is climbing again. Yes, this is climbing. Okay, great. Wow, it like really, you really have to watch the. But actually, this like we've made very little of this. So another possibility here is we just stick one of these in here. Connect that up there too. Certainly no harm in burning excess stuff. Okay, great. Which reminds me, is there excess stuff we could be building here? I guess we want ice, so and we need to consume the ammonia up here. Okay, that's fine. So like, I mean, let's talk for just a minute, because you know, I've definitely, like, for example, here we're throwing away ice. Up here we're throwing away ammonia to get ice. You know, we obviously have ice we're throwing away at various points. So, I mean, I suppose it's possible that, you know, like I could have combined some of this stuff, but I feel like it's just a little easier to reason about it this way, where I can actually produce the stuff independently, right? This thing is like independent and just produces ice and gets rid of all of its byproducts. And the same thing is true here with this guy. It gets rid of all of its byproducts and just produces sort of what it wants. Now, I do think, though, we should actually look at this. Read belt contents, hold. And I think you should only be active if we're backed up to here. If we're backed up, we may as well go ahead and burn stuff. Okay, good. Does that... Okay, that's above... Is that helping this guy now? Yeah, he's slowly climbing back up. Alright, we just, you know, I guess we just have to sort of like watch the heat here. Okay, now, we need to make the hot and cold. And man, I think we're almost done, actually. All right, let's just, well, because I think I need 3 total cryo chambers, and I'm gonna need a lot of science guys. But with only 3 of these, what is the fluorine gas for? Oh, that's part of the hot stuff. Okay. Do these want to be separate, or can they be one? All right, let's take a... All right, I am going to just do this and say, you know what? I'm just going to leave room for extra modules because I do 1, 2. So here's the question. Can this guy make the hot stuff? Which requires a ton of stuff here. 2 solid inputs. Two gas inputs. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this. 1, 2. Has it happened? And look at that. Here's the fluorine. That's fun. So I guess I need to do something similar here. Actually, I need almost exactly this. And then I need this stuff. Oh, this is gonna work out. Okay, I can... Oh no, I can't, because I need to heat the beacons too. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so I don't need that, whatever that was. I do need this stuff. I might as well grab all of this so I can line it up. Like this. But this is not in the right place. You need to go here. You need to go here. Okay, that recycles all that stuff. That gets the ammonia solution in. That recycles the ice, like I said. So I can do... this. Okay, this is actually going to work out because I can bring the solids in this way. Okay, so you'll go out here. I guess you do that. I guess you can go out this way. Let's just get... Maybe this is enough. I don't know. Let's see if this is... It's kind of in the way of the bus, but the bus doesn't have to go that much further down anyway. Okay. Do I want one of these? Okay. Let's get... something like that. I'm going to hop this across. Yep. Okay. That looks good. Where is this hot stuff supposed to go? Next to the lithium plates, which is here. That's fine, I guess we can move this here. This needs heat. So can we get, so we need solid fuel. That. So that goes in that way. And then the other thing you need is lithium, which is here. So this has to come down. Somehow. Let's see, we might have to move that, get rid of this roller port here. Or just like plunk it down in the mall somewhere. I guess that's another possibility. Alright, then we can get rid of that guy. Alright, that looks like it will work. Okay, lithium. Down here somewhere. Okay, and I really want it to go this way. Actually, this like kind of fits. Alright, here comes the lithium. I feel like it would be good to do a row of roboports here. So I think that looks like just to help charge stuff. So I think we just want this. Something like that. And we do need this ice stuff to come down. I guess if those are going to be there, I actually have to use wall space for that guy. Okay. Good. All right. What's in the... Let me just put this here for a second. What's in the cold guy? Oh, he just takes hot. Well, okay, that's easy. And produces cold. I suppose... Well, no, we've got other pipes up here. This is just going to be easier to do. I think this is just going to be easier to do over here. Okay, so I need 2 of these. So I need this. One, 2. You're going to make the cold stuff. I need one more of this. Okay. I think this is pretty straightforward. So we actually want this here. That's where its lane is. But it's actually... Yeah, because we need to return it from the science. I think there's other things that return it too. Okay. This is pumping, that's fine. Okay. We'll do that for right now. Okay. So how are we going to get this over here? Well, this should all be a lane of heat pipe. But it's not actually needed here. And because I have that one coming over, where do I actually want this? Right here, I think. I can do this. Oh, look at that. And I can just do that. Are we out of concrete or something? I think we're out of concrete. No, we must not be because this ship is still here. Oh yeah, we're dropping concrete. But is that's almost the last concrete. Okay. Fine, and then the cold stuff needs to come out. What was in this first row here? Lithium brine is not being used any further down, I don't think. But I guess the question is, where is the cold stuff supposed to go? Next to the solid fuel. So it's supposed to be like right here. which maybe we can do that. Remove that guy. Oh, that's too low. Let's do that. That will heat that guy and that guy. And okay, so this will be okay. Okay, so then we can get something, I guess, to, I mean, I really like it there. That's gonna hook up the, I guess we just do something like this. Okay, that gets the cold stuff out. Okay, so we just need to build the heat pipe, and we should be good. That means the cold stuff wants to go this way. I guess like that. Okay, so you can go there. And you can go there. And there. And then what? Electric coverage? Let's see if that works. How's this doing heat-wise? It's doing okay. We're just out of heat pipe. Now we're making it. Need more copper. How much copper do we have up here? Oh, we have a lot of copper. Alright, so it's just a matter of making it. I'm sure we're out of... What does it look like we're out of? Concrete. Maybe. No, heat pipe? It's just heat pipe we're waiting on. Okay. Alright. Then I think what we'll do is we'll just wait a bit for us to construct all the heat pipe, and then we will come back. So stay tuned. Okay, we are back, and we are now making cool fluoroketone, cold, I guess. So that is looking straightforward. So we got the cold here and the warm here. Let's see. I actually think what if we can get a storage tank in here just so we can see how much we have of this. Can we make that work? I bet we can somehow. If we get this, can it fit in there? No, that doesn't fit there. Make sure this gets connected over. And then I think if we do that, we could do this. Alright, that's just gonna get I think we can do that. because we can still get this guy here. Is that all still going to get heated? I think so. This guy's slow. Alright, so then... That's 1,000. So why don't we just say... I'm only going to run, because we get some back from other stuff. We get some hot back, and so we should really just do... is less than, I don't know, 10,000? Something like that. How much does this produce at a time? 50. Okay. Okay. I think that looks good. So, what do we want to do next? I guess it would be good... Wherever we build the science is going to require some more heating stuff. I guess we got heating stuff here, so maybe we just build a heating guy over here. One of these, except not one of those. One of these that's detached. So if we do that, okay, good. So we're gonna let this build while I am off camera. I am going to, oh, I do not want this connected yet. So while I'm off camera, I'll let this build. We'll get that heating up appropriately, and I guess next episode we'll work on science, which will be a nice problem for future Mystic Fish. I guess we want the ice down here, right? Maybe we can build the science over here. Anyway, that's what we have for this episode. So, as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye.